It was the night before Christmas, and the elves were as busy as squirrels gathering nuts. They scurried around the workshop, double-checking Santa's list and making sure every gift was properly wrapped and labeled. The faint sound of bells chimed from the reindeer stables outside, where Dancer and Prancer pawed eagerly at the snow. Meanwhile, Santa, sometimes known as Kris Kringle, was up on a neighbor's rooftop, about to slip down the chimney with his sack of gifts. He glanced at the neat rows of shingles beneath his black boots, and a mischievous grin spread under his fluffy white beard. Kringle, shingles, ha! Nice shingles, he muttered, chuckling at his own rhyme. Far below in the cozy living room, sleepy children dreamed of candy canes and snowmen, but Santa, who had made it halfway down the chimney, paused, tickled by his little pun. See, most folks only know Santa's the gentle, jolly gift-giver. They don't often see his goofy side, the one that keeps the elves in stitches back at the workshop, because every December afternoon, when the toy-making was nearly done, Santa would gather the elves for a quick stand-up routine. He'd try out new jokes about candy canes, nutcrackers, even reindeer puns, which the reindeer themselves pretended not to hear. The elves would clap and giggle, offering Santa polite applause or friendly boos if a joke really missed the mark. Over the years, Santa learned that laughter was just as important as gifts. Making toys was hard work, and a little silliness went a long way to keep everyone's spirits high. After all, Santa liked to say, a ho-ho-ho has to start somewhere. So on that starlit rooftop, after admiring the craftsmanship of those shingles, Santa finally slid the rest of the way down the chimney, still snickering at his pun. He set the presents carefully under the tree, patted a sleepy cat that was curled up on the couch, and left behind a twinkling wave of holiday magic. Outside, as he climbed back onto his sleigh, Santa patted the nearest reindeer on the head and whispered, "They were lovely shingles indeed." The reindeer just rolled their eyes. They'd heard that joke more than once, but they set off into the night sky all the same, jingling bells on harnesses and flying toward the next chimney, ready for whatever bit of merriment Santa might bring. And so it goes. Every Christmas Eve, along with all the presents, Santa carries a twinkle in his eye and a pocketful of jokes, sprinkling laughter just as generously as holiday cheer. And the elves, they can't wait to hear his newest zingers when he finally comes back home. After all, a sense of humor is one of the best gifts of all.